Hey, everybody. Uh, Sometimes we review high-level games, and someone left a comment saying, "Would you please consider reviewing some of this player, Kim In?" And games that I've studied in depth, I still don't feel qualified to review, but at least I see some stuff that people might enjoy seeing. But games like this, high level, I don't know much about the player, or it's out of my comfort zone. What the heck am I going to review? Well, I'm going to go ahead and give this guy what he asked for, and we'll be looking at stuff that I notice, things that are interesting to me, things that make me ask certain questions. Now, that's not an in depth study. I'm just simply not qualified for that. But let's have a look and see what we can see. Is there something we can learn here? Okay. Okay. Black opens up with a low Chinese. Let's remember the common comfortable moves. We could find a whole bunch of uncomfortable moves to play that aren't necessarily mistakes, but no one ever plays because why are you playing that? But we've got the approach at A. Nice. Natural. The most natural. We can ignore black entirely. Play B. Seems to me white C plays on the bottom, which is one of the big areas. I don't necessarily see a problem with C. Again, I wouldn't call it popular. And then we have the approach at D, which is kind of like A. When white plays D, white's saying, okay, next move, I'm coming in. Now it's easy. A minute ago it was hard. Now it's easy. And we've gone over this, but let's just look at it. I didn't used to like playing this because of the pinch. Now I've got to figure out how to survive comfortably in black's area. I've gotten better with it over the years, but it's not something I've ever been comfortable with. So professionals have told me, well, just simply approach and then come in. So those, let's remark them here. D and E. So these are the comfortable, I guess we can mark F. These are the comfortable places to play for the next move. Okay. White comes here. Now I stopped playing this move. After I played it for a while, I realized, it's just not my favorite move. Yeah, I can play it. I don't like it. But he's playing it, no problem. Some of you, it's here. This is the practical way of defending your group, defending the A stone, getting a handle in the corner, getting ready to get on with the rest of the game. Now, just for fun, let's look at the other way. For instance, this. And then black can play away. Now, I showed this Joseki somewhat recently. Let's just touch on it. If white comes down, we make a quick thing here and then drop down. And white, as you can see here, there's some weaknesses on both sides for white. So it's hard to see what white has gained here. Okay, so white plays this way, much more practical. Settling, okay. This is kind of important. Let's say white So we finished Joseki. And then we ask, let's do Tawari and take off K4 and ask, well, where should the next white move be? I don't know. I guess K4 is okay, but maybe playing on top might be bigger. But check this out. Now white's play. This is the bigger area here. Side. This is sort of side, sort of center, and that's bigger because of black's low Chinese on the right. It's affecting this structure that black has put together. And if black plays here, no problem. We have a nice settled situation. Okay, so to me, this is interesting. White can take the corner in Sente and then head over here. So what's the problem? Well, this is why I don't review. It's like, yeah. Now, the way I would answer this question, there's this thing professionals have always told me. Don't play a move unless it's absolutely necessary. Don't use up your options. Okay. In this structure, what is the primary move? N4. N4 is the move that starts getting into black's face with his low Chinese, developing the bottom. Well, if N4 is the primary move, why did we play C3? So he played the main move. That's how I'm seeing it. And that's what I try to emulate when I play. It's just what's the basic move? Don't do the extras, just basic. And if black plays here, maybe we'll ignore it. We don't know. We'll see. When this low Chinese, when this whole thing started happening, players tried this out. And it turns out that, oh, come on. Just a second. I got to get there. White, black. So I want to look at that. Turns out that area 1, not quite real. Like black's investing, he has 3 moves, but it's really not his yet. So they just stopped playing it because it's just not, white's getting too much. So they tried a few things. They tried this for a while. It's like, okay, possible. And they thought, well, what if we contact? Contact means both players are going to get more. So let's see it in use here. White, black, white, black. What did white get? Thickness to the center, and the bottom's looking good. What did black get? That's a nice size. Is it cash? It's the kind of cash that what could white take it away? Well, maybe, but then it would just cost a lot. Whether it's ko or whatever, black's going to get Sente, black's going to get a big old wall. It's just not worth it. And I'm not even sure white can live in there. Black's got some thickness. So they decided that black's doing fine here. Maybe he's getting his money's worth for that low Chinese. White is trying to fight against it, and white has Sente, and it's okay. Both players are satisfied is the idea. Next big area. How's white going to defend? White doesn't defend. Now, this is interesting to me. Let's say black said, oh, I'll live. Well, look at that white center developing. That's big. Okay, that's black wants to do more than that. So it's like, okay, well, I'll attack. Well, what's going on here? Well, white's developing area 1. Black's developing nothing. Yeah, black's getting something in the center, although he's cut there. So you see why did white do this? Because white's getting some practical results and black doesn't have anything yet. Now, to me, this particular move is very interesting because, I mean, we often don't do this because Sente, Sente, and now what? Well, for instance, this move. If white runs out, white's not even alive on the left. So the point is that this black stone here, there's a lot of aji, especially if we jump ahead to the future and there's a fight here. Well, that cut on the left could really cost white a lot. So we don't see this a lot. We see perhaps here, absolute fix. Or here, which doesn't go well because the group's not even alive now. But anyway, it's interesting. Okay, black comes in the corner. Why? Because his group has no base, no eyes, no nothing. Okay, so he's going to go in the corner. And notice he's saying, I'm now alive in the corner, and I'll get my 3 stones out anytime I want. Okay, so he's treating these two groups as separate when he plays here. If he played here, he'd go, oh, I want them both to be very healthy. So, you know, corner's more important, and you can't hurt my center yet. Okay. Let's ask some questions. Is the A group, the A stone, can it get hurt? Well, not a lot. It's not like white's collapsing, right? It probably look like this, and black goes home. Okay. Well, that was big, but it's not like there's danger here. Playing away, it's big too. So why is white responding here? Because black's not necessarily alive here. For instance, we're just going real simple here, just to paint the picture. These aren't the moves. These are simple readouts that we can see at least this. So, right, well, boom. Let's have black take just one eye. Oh, so black's not alive. So when white drops down, it's big, it supports that bottom gap of whites, and it makes the entire black group uncomfortable. Ah, 3 purpose move. Very nice move. Okay. Black supporting that cut, messing with the gap. I love these moves. I assume we can't even, this is hard for white to run out, right? We can chase white all over the place. On top of which, now these things are downright dangerous. So support the cut, which supports the group, and threaten. Okay. That was a nice little sequence. Black can now, for instance, play something like this. Or head on over to the 3-3. There's lots of things to do. But again, black has this stuff prepared on the right. And as he kicks, he's getting the corner, and we'll watch it happen here. And we get to see, well, why did he kick instead of playing on top? Well, he's attacking white. Now let's remember something. I'm going to take off Q14, and then I'm going to kick again. What should black do? Defend. What should white do? Defend. Okay. Well, if you already have the defense move in when you kick, you don't have to defend now. You can go on the attack. Okay. Check some stuff out here. I'm seeing 2 different areas here, split down the middle here. See the area 1 and area 2, they look they're like in different areas. Neither one of these is cash. Corner's still open. Area 2 still open. If white plays the normal move, white's developing the top and Sente, defending his 2 stones by attacking black. And let's have black. There's a few ways to continue. Let's go this way. Uh-oh, look at that. Right side just got more secure. Now, black's putting less emphasis on his top stone and more on the right. And that corner's big and the right's big. And white is his Sente. White's got to do some sort of something. So the normal move, black's too prepared on the right. So white comes out. Now I got to say the knight's move bothers me. Pros are always running with the knight's move, and we're always taught, don't run with the knight's move because it's cut. Well, I was 5 down when I learned how to run with the knight's move. It made me so happy. I'm running with the knight's move in the right way. I don't know, it's silly, but I was really excited. So run with the knight's move. Let's see what black does here. Settle his group. He'd like to go one further. It's just too weak. White gets a corner move. See how it prepares for the cut? So this black move is getting ready for the cut. And white says, if you separate me, I'll have my A and B live separately. So, in other words, we'll just look at real straightforward here. Black cuts. Well, Atari threatened to break through. Well, I guess I better do this. See, white's getting out here. It's hard to simply kill white. No, white's got room out. So A and B are separate. Yeah, but if we have our C stone in place, not only is black getting surrounded on top, but now the CB stones can get out as a unit, and A can get out on its own. So he's saying you're too weak to do much with these weaknesses now. It's actually kind of a deep move. It's a beautiful move to me. This move, gosh, I can't imagine playing this move. Let's look at why. Let's put it here. See the black group on top? Just got messed with. Black asked white to hurt his other group on top. You better know what you're doing to say, I dare you, go hurt me. I'm sure you can't hurt me too much. That's a big statement. Instead, how about we defend and take part of our corner? I mean, there's a lot of ways, but he's saying, no, I'm going to take the entire corner, and I don't think you can hurt me. Okay, bold statement. What does white do? White plays down here, agreeing with black, saying, no, you're right. If I save, I'm not going to do much damage. I'm kind of wasting my time here, at least at the moment. Okay, well, I find that fascinating. What does white do? Black's entire A group, 2, 4, 8 stones, they have no eyes, and certainly not 2. So white's pressing. Ooh, take the corner. We looked at this. That's only 1 eye for black, and black's cut. Saves the cut. Right? Boom, 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 boom. Is white getting out? No, white's not getting out. So black has formed a little net for the cutting stone. And white comes in. White didn't get ready to come in, giving black, okay, it's over. No, just hurt black. White saying, I don't care about that lone stone on top. I'm going to take your guts out. Ooh, nasty. Can take your guts out. And connect home. Okay. Connect. Threaten. This is interesting because there's lots going on. White does not have time to save all these groups. White's got to go away and give black life. Well, why isn't White fixing that? We'll just put it. I want to find the simplest move so we see it. I guess it's this. Yeah, this, and now black's move. Okay. See the entire white group, the A group. No eyes, nowhere to go. If white runs, it can't escape the large net. It's not that white's not going to survive somehow, but this is not looking pretty. So white says, no, let me do the getting out. Not only that, remember the A group? Having only one eye, this also starts preparing to attack the A group. Black does the kill, and white, this is a beautiful move. Develop area 1, supporting the 2 group, pressuring the 3 group. That's a pretty move. Black fixes that. And white removes the eye. Black gets out. White just tries to make black heavy. We see white supporting his center group. Yeah, support that center group. Finally, we see the center group having a good home to run to. Okay, good. And now black doesn't want to press again because his sente's gone and he feels like he's alive enough. That's fine. And come back to the right, because with all white's preparation, coming in on the right's easy. So black removes that. And I assume white finally, then white starts tidying some things up. But you see the flow. And both players are getting multi-purpose moves and taking care of the more important things first and leaving their options open. And so that's how I like to review pro games, is just try to watch and what do I think they might be doing. Now you got plenty of people on YouTube that are, professionals, and they'll review and they're looking at all these details, and it's like, great, good for them. I can't even begin to do that. A couple little details here and there is the most I can do. Okay, well, I hope that was meaningful, and George will have attached the SGF to this video, letting you see it if you want to, how it turns out. And how it turns out, I don't know, and I don't care, because one of them wins. Okay, let's say black wins. Oh, black wins. Let's say white wins. Oh, white wins. It's like that part doesn't mean a lot to me. But how they play, how can I guess what they were thinking? Okay, everybody. We'll catch you later. Bye.